Captain on the bridge. Right. This is oh shit, it's 6.5. Let me change the thing. It's not 6.4, it's 6.5. Right. Yeah, and Susanna's out. Valkyrie Quicksand. Well, considering how clumsy she is, I'm not exactly sure how she is such an agile Valkyrie. Anyways, let's collect everything. Stamina limit. That will change shortly. Though I'm not sure that I'm currently where I am in Holliston actually has me using any stamina. So that's a bit of an issue. No, not too big of an issue, but still an issue nonetheless. I'll probably do Sim Battle to close up the thing. Co-op, I couldn't find anything. Commissions, let's do this. I could cannibalize the other stuff, but you know what? Why not? Let's take Universal Mirage. Alright. Armada, get my contribution. And oh yeah, let's visit. Whose birthday is it? Li Sushang.
久方ぶりだね。前回あんたに送った贈り物と写真はもう受け取ってくれたかな？旅を計画してくれてありがとう。今回はこのスモモの花をあげるよ。行楽の季節になったし、今日は私の誕生日でもあるから一緒にお出かけしない？昔は誕生日になると私にお菓子をねだられないように師匠がよくこう言ってたの。長寿麺をいっぱい食べてって。口ではそう言うんだけど、街に出るとお菓子をいっぱい買ってくれたんだ。その後は劇を見てブランコに乗って遠足に行くの。大木の花より多くの人が集まって春風に吹かれながら歌って踊ってた。すごく賑やかだったよ。まるで昨日のことのようで思い出すと心がポカポカしちゃう。でもずっと思い出に浸ってたらもっと綺麗な景色を見逃しちゃうでしょ。私の誕生日だから今日は私が予定を決めるね。遠足にお花見、あ、お菓子も忘れないで。さあ準備できたら出発しよう。春は短しもたもたしてる時間なんてないんだから。リース賞。
So, at this current point in time in Thus Spoke Apocalypse, she appeared, having being saved by Otto. He did something. Meowtown escapade. I might just do that. Today's training pass obtained. I spent my holiday town at Meowtown with everyone. Did many dumb things, but the trip is unforgettable. Nonetheless, the thing is, I caught everything on tape. Let's see what happened. Wow, I won't impersonate Durando Summer ever again. Guess this to see how she works. In the faraway kingdom of cats, the king of night cats blessed the world that escaped finality through an invisible magic net. It guided the lost out of the desert to build a prosperous country. It sent a benign envoy to walk the earth and bring inner peace to the masses. Yet under the veil of night, dissonant notes sound. A disaster would soon befall the peaceful kingdom of cats. It was a girl who came by chance, who lifted the curtain on this conspiracy. But that is a story for another day. Now she is still chasing the sun.
この一撃は星を貫通します。
Just a Durando's weighted warm-up mode. Oh, I see. Durando's warm-up mode. No way. Thank you, simulation room. What? It's a quick timer. They get dotted to death. Oh, nice. Ah, she bleeds. Very nice. So she's physical. The fuck?
It's finally over. My muscles hurt. Several missed calls. It's calling me again. Hi, Susanna. You finally picked up the phone.
Alvitir. Is this the tool?
Alvitir, it's been a long time. But why do you have the time to call me? Shouldn't you be on duty now? Because I'm packing. I'm gonna to a new post tomorrow. New post? Yeah, haven't you heard about that?
Oh, so she looks like Nilu.
What? You've been training so hard that you haven't checked Shixel gossip? This year's Valkyrie exam is coming. I'm planning to cram and memorize every question to get good grades. You don't need to be so nervous. I'm certain you can pass the exam if you function normally.
If you function normally.
But the thing is, I always choke under pressure. And recently, except for the Valkyries on duty, everyone is on vacation, so the simulation room is mostly empty. Even if I mess up during training, nobody will be watching. Relax. Tell you what, the captain and the adjutant are going to the town near the HQ for vacay tomorrow. Whoa, really? Why would I lie to you? Better yet, Su Shang-sama's coming with them. But isn't she traveling? Yesterday she sent me the pictures of a tall lattice tower and a big palace. There's a caption under the pictures. Teresa invited me to train B-rank Valkyries for the exam. I'm not super excited about that, but hearing you're distressed, I feel I should come back and check on you. I must have gone so tired that I missed it. I'm so sorry, Su Shang-sama. Wait, that means we'll not only get to meet Su Shang-sama, but also be trained by 3 S-rank Valkyries? Yep, by the way, you haven't gone to the resort town near the HQ, right? Do you want to go? I can give you the opportunity. You know me, Alvitir. Quickly, Quick, tell me what opportunity it is. It's nothing really. Just Rita Sama saying the overseer wants to establish a preparatory training school. This vacay is the perfect opportunity to film content that promotes Jigsaw's corporate culture to attract more aspiring people. Among us. Only you're good at filming and editing, so Rita-sama wanted me to ask if you're willing. What will your answer be? Of course I'm willing to. Filming promotional material and vacation of S-rank Valkyries? Oh my god, are we filming their private life? Oh my god, oh my god. What are you talking about? She just said it's just to show the everyday side of Valkyries. Alright, I knew you'd say yes. Then go pack up. How about meeting at the town station at tomorrow noon? Sure.
After hanging up the phone, Susanna wiped the sweat from her forehead, heart swelling with anticipation, and looked to the simulation room.
Vacationing with the S-rank Valkyries? I admire. I'll see their casual side and ask them for advice on getting stronger in person. Holy moly, just thinking about it makes me squeal. In that case, I have to train harder for them to feel my progress.
Oh, feel it? Wait, what?
Packing should be quick. I'll train some more now.
Anyway. Should I keep going? Should I keep... Yeah, sure, why not? Meowtown.
3 S-rank Valkyries are right next to me. Am I dreaming?
Yeah, she's using her own stuff. The afternoon sun covered the train station by the seaside in a golden veil. The girl picked up her camera and captured the beautiful town in a frame.
It's been a while, Susanna.
The girl turned around when she heard that gentle voice and saw 2 familiar figures. Oh, it's probably Rita.
Ah, Durando-sama and Rita-sama.
I heard from Rita that you came to help take pictures of the Valkyries' daily life. Thank you.
I'm just doing what I should be doing. You rushed here while on leave to help us shoot for our promo video. I'll be sure to ask the overseer to make up for your vacation. Ah, it's alright. To me, taking pictures in such a pretty town is a vacation too.
Why not both?
It's only a vacation when you can relax completely and leave all your work behind. Don't you think so, Durando-sama? Rita is right. Then Durando-sama should forget about work during this vacation too. I'll arrange for Susanna to have her holiday later on.
Rita smiled as she looked at the document in Durando's hand. Durando paused for a moment before keeping it away.
Well, speaking of which, Su Shang should be here soon. Speak of the devil, I am here. What? It's Su Shang-sama. Susanna, are you wearing something new? You look great, especially with the 2 little ears on your head. Makes you want to pinch them.
Suppose they're kind of like ears.
Hey, this is actually a new battlesuit given by Jigsaw. I heard that it was specially made for me, but I haven't grasped how to use it completely. Oh, it's for combat. Rita told me that all of you are here on a holiday. Why not change it to something that you like? You're not on a mission. It's so that I can get used to this new battlesuit as soon as possible. And I really love this outfit. It's my very own battlesuit. I want to wear it even in my sleep. But this outfit does suit you very well. It can pass off as daily wear. I saw some interesting things during my recent travels and brought some gifts for everyone. I was wondering how I could send it to you. I'd expect that I'll see you today. Gifts? Wow. What is it, Susheng-sama? You're too courteous. This is Arahato's figure? You know what this is? I asked the local what the most attractive item is. She brought me to a shop with a long queue and recommended this. This is a figure of the mecha Arahato from the Blade of Chaos animation series. It's really popular with the children. Huh? So it's a toy for kids? No wonder she recommended this to me. Do you guys not like it? Although it is a toy, most of the people who like the Blade of Chaos series figures are youths and working adults. Yeah, Albert here and I also love Arahato. Plus, this is a limited edition figure that can only be bought in selected stores. It's really rare. That's what I'm saying. Most of the people queuing there then were adults, and despite its size, it wasn't cheap. How could children afford this?
Mao Pub? Shouldn't that be Mihoyo? Anyway, whatever.
Susheng-sama is so generous. Thank you for your gift. All's good as long as you like it. I've got quite some cash on me because Rita helped solve that problem.
What problem?
Problem? Did you encounter any difficulties? It's nothing serious. I spent everything I had on traveling fees and wanted to get some silvers from the local bank. But when I got to that bank, I realized that there was no staff at all. Everyone simply clicked a few buttons on a huge rectangular metal box and that box would dispense lots of cash. So I tried too, but I was brought to the government office by local officials. You must be talking about the automated teller machines. Did the police mistake you for a bank robber? Seemed like it. Anyway, after signing some documents, I was finally released. But I was still very curious about how those huge metal boxes could spit out cash, so I messaged Rita to ask. It was your first time seeing an ATM, so it's normal to be confused. As long as you learn how to use it, you'll understand how convenient it is. So Susheng still uses cash payment. Nowadays you can use a card to pay, or pay online. Rita told me about that too, but I feel weirder whenever I pay with a card. The tiny card only makes a beep sound when it touches a rectangular machine. I can't feel anything at all.
What? How to become Chinese people playing with Senti? What?
What do you mean, can't feel anything? Even though I spent so much money, it feels like I didn't spend a single cent.
Is she gonna get into that shopping spree mentality? Feels like she's not spending anything and then she gets into huge debt.
I often feel that way too. I didn't notice how much I spend whenever I go when I go shopping and buy a ton of useless things in the end.
Oh, so that's Susanna.
Right? If you take in moderation, you'll spend in moderation. I'm more comfortable with the tangible cash in my wallet.
I guess that's how she gauges herself.
Modern technology may be inconvenient, but it does lack a sense of reality. However, if you're not used to modern machines, it must be inconvenient when you're traveling the world. I'm fine, although I don't understand these fresh new things yet. I can learn about them slowly, and with the help of a new friend I met while traveling, it has been a smooth trip. And your friend must be brave and admirable to people too. Kitty is still young, but she's courageous indeed.
Kitty? Yeah, Kitty.
Yeah, this little girl behind me. Huh? Where did she go? Oh no, I'm not good with kids after all.
Miss Susheng, I'm here. I went to play with the kittens over there. I'm a good kid. I won't run around.
The little girl ran to them from behind a tree with a smile. With a smile? With a smile, you know? Stuck out her tongue and introduced herself bubbly to everyone. Susheng Obasan.
Nice to meet you, Miss Valkyries. I'm Kitty. Is she the new friend that you were talking about? Yep. I met her when I was in France, where everything was so foreign. She offered to be my guide and introduced me to countless great scenery. She also recommended the gifts I bought for you guys. After that, she somehow found out that I'm a Valkyrie, so she wanted to tag along and learn how to become a Valkyrie. Kitty. I understand now. Susheng, does her parents know about this? Of course. My mum is very supportive. Ah, what a cute kitten.
I find this very hard to believe. White hair, yellow eyes. Oh no, I'm coming up blank. Don't know who it is. Before Li Susheng could respond, the girl nodded frantically and skipped next to Rita, staring at Stan in her arms. Stan? Carol. You mean sweet and spicy Carol?
Pretty, miss. Can I play with it? Of course. Its name is Stan, but he might not respond even if you call for him. Wow, Stan! What a cool name! We're going to be here for a few days, so if you don't mind, you can join us for this vacation. The resort I booked should still have vacancies. Yay! Then Miss Susheng, I'll take Stan and play in town now. Go ahead. Remember to come back for dinner at the resort later. Yep, I'll keep that in mind.
After noting the resort's location, Kitty ran enthusiastically toward the town with Stan in her arms. What? Just gonna leave her alone? Is she gonna be okay? No adult supervision?
It's rare to see parents who aren't overprotective. Susheng, are you sure that it's alright? I think that a child like her wouldn't dare to follow a stranger without her mother's permission. It should be fine.
It should be, Adam on Apo Simp. May Bronya. I haven't actually played APHO yet. I'll play it once I finish the entire main story.
Alright, Teresa asked me to return to Shixao tomorrow for some paperwork. If Kitty is willing to stay here for a holiday, please take care of her in my stead. Isn't this a little irresponsible? Don't worry, I'll take care of the child. It's rare for us to go on a vacation. The two of you should fully enjoy this time of leisure.
Do you ever go on vacation, Rita? Susanna's perspective. Oh. She's drooling, isn't she?
There are 3 Shixao S-rank Valkyries right before me. So close.
Oh.
In a sunny town caressed by sea breeze, the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to seek the secrets to power from 3 S-rank Valkyries is right before me.
Adam have harem with trio. Maybe. All the eyes are sparkling.
Susheng Summer has become even more dashing since we last met. Her smile is like a wind blowing across mountain creeks. I heard that traveling 10,000 miles tops, reading 10,000 books, and she's living proof of it. So amazing. How can I do what I like and become stronger at the same time like Susheng Summer? Is Durando Summer looking at me too? Wow. Whether it's the battlefield or the resort, Durando-sama is always the most glamorous presence. Avita said Durando-sama is only a bit more self-disciplined and serious than us, but I'm tough on myself too. How long will it take for me to become as strong as Durando?
This one is the fan service. I can see that.
Why is Rita-sama smiling at me too? Yeah, she's so intelligent and elegant, like a star shining above a desert. Why is it that Rita-sama can do everything perfectly with ease? Unlike me, who always mess up in unexpected ways, Rita-sama is practically perfect. Susanna? Susanna? What's on your mind? Huh? Avicii, where are they? They already went to the town. They were staring at you when I came. You were dazed, so they didn't know what to do.
Hello, Abdi.
They were staring at me? Yeah, luckily I was there to reassure them that you're fine. What did you say? I said, don't worry, Susanna must be fantasizing again. What? I was joking. I told them that you were contemplating the camera angle. Don't scare me like that. I just wrote a 30,000 word long apology letter with my mind. Sorry, I've kept you waiting. It's the noon break, so let's look around. Sure.
Oh my god, it's cats. I don't know what animal she's supposed to be, but very fluffy. It's a bit small. It's kind of like a little teddy bear type of ears. The noon sun poured its warmth on the quiet streets, shedding dappled light through colorful mosaic lamps. Languid cats were either lying in window displays or pacing before the streets. Hey, you guys go. Here's a thumbnail. Alright, let's continue.
Did you know that this town became a popular tourist destination because of its huge cat population? More so than its scenery? Ah, so cute. Fur balls and everywhere. Here, people believe that cats bring good luck. The elderly believe that whoever cats welcome will attain happiness, and whoever cats leave will bring misfortune.
Have I pulled the yellow dancer? No, I have not. I do not have enough crystals to pull anything. So I'm gonna hold off until I get a guarantee.
Really? Let me try. Come here, little fella. I'll take a picture of you.
Meow. Meow.
Only old folks believe in that. Nevertheless, the people here love cats to the point of naming their town Meow Town. Meow Town. It lives up to its name. Here, kitty kitty. Let me pet you.
Meow. Cat that could not dodge in time. Meow.
Although loving cats is their tradition, the town got its name from the legend of Night Cat. Night Cat? Legends say that, after the Great Eruption ended, the townsfolk merrily reveled on. But the reveling only left them with endless lostness and emptiness. When people were at a loss and the crime rates were soaring, it was Night Cat who protected the town at night. Huh. Then Night Cat is a hero like Su Sheng-sama, but why is it called Night Cat? Cats are said to be the symbol of Night Cat. Following its emergence, more and more cats have come to the town, filling the emptiness inside people with their fluffy appearance and free spirit. Yeah, just look at them. Who can say no to such cuteness? Kitty, let me hug you. Eh? Where are you going?
The instant Susanna extended her hand to pet, the cats bolted to Alvatier's feet, some rubbing against her ankle affectionately. Guess they like Alvatier more.
What friendly little fellas. They aren't a bit afraid of strangers. Oh no, the cats all left me. Is something bad going to happen to me? Come on, Susanna. That's just a myth the elderly believe in. I can't believe you're one of them. I'm not. I just want to be surrounded by cats like you. Alvatier, how did you do it? I didn't do anything. But they adore you. In contrast, they won't even let me pet. They won't let me pet them. Maybe you are too friendly? Cats aren't dogs, they need space. But don't lose hope. Getting along with this unconstrained and independent animal is tricky in the first place. What tricks must I know then? Please teach me, Alvatier. I'll do anything to pet the cats. I don't know. I wasn't doing anything when they flocked to me. Heh, why did she ask the adjutant? She's very close with Stan, so I bet she knows some secret tricks. Come to think of it, Stan really likes Rita Summer. If I meet her today, I must ask her for advice on befriending cats. I wish you luck. It's getting late. I'll be going to my shift. You have it tough. Then I'll look around and see if I can take good shots.
After waving goodbye, Susanna ran to the town map board on the side. When the orange cat dozing under the board saw the girl coming happily, they immediately woke up and ran behind a tree.
Don't know when I'll get to pet them. I can't lose hope. I'll learn how to befriend them if I keep trying. I should decide where to go next.
Where to go next? Catpaw Boxing Gym? Cat King Arcade? Lazy Sun Cat Cafe. So, this is Durandal. This is, Susheng, and this is obviously Rita. I don't know if I can actually do all three, but maybe. Who should I pick? Well, I do have a Rita, I do have a Durandal. I don't have a Susheng, so let's pick a Susheng. Arcade. That was it, huh? But I can only pick one. The arcade in Meowtown set up the latest game. What's it like? Colorful lights flowed from electronic displays, and happy tunes harmonized with laughter. In the town arcade, a familiar figure was absorbed in a cabinet. Several chubby kittens sat on the girl's knees, their eyes glued to the screen, as if they were battling the enemies themselves.
Susheng-sama is still into gaming.
Susheng skipped to Susanna skipped to Susheng's side, but before she could say hello, she realized it'd interrupt her human button unity, so she stood there quietly instead.
Susanna! Susheng-sama, why do you know I'm here? Weren't you focused on the game? Because your reflection was on the screen.
It distracted me. I lost a life. Susanna looked to the dark finalization screen and saw two figures reflected on it. When she leaned in for a closer look, they changed into two smiling faces that were pressed together and sent the kittens running in all directions.
Did I scare them off? Sorry for interrupting your game. You didn't. I've almost attained a state of human button unity.
Yet Susanna saw the game congratulate her for passing the tutorial. Yep. Yep. Wait a minute. An arcade game has a tutorial? That's a ripoff. Congratulate on passing the tutorial. Congratulate on improving game skills. Yeah. It's just be a bit more admiration for Sushang Sama increased.
Wow, you're amazing. You played much better than you did in Southern Ark. Huh, you still remember my gaming skills in Ark City? It's because I accidentally saw Sushang Sama ranked at the bottom. Oh, what do I do? Has she realized? But she looks happy somehow. My skills come from practice and experience. I see you have the square box. Are you going to take pictures somewhere? Oh, she calls it a square box. Ah, this. Rita-sama asked me to shoot the daily life of Valkyries. Daily life of Valkyries? Yes, such as you're playing video games. I want to take more pictures to use as Shixel's recruitment materials. Can I take a picture of you? I've turned off the flash this time. Sure, you can tell me to pose in any way you want. But aside from taking pictures, I'd also like you to share your training method. Is that okay? Training method? Do you really want me to share it? I've improved a little, but that's not saying much.
Not in the arcade games.
Improved a little? You've been super strong, and I really want to know if you have secrets to getting stronger. Secrets. I grind EXP, but so does everyone else. So I don't think it constitutes my secret.
Li Sushang set eyes on the game cabinet and recalled her gaming experiences rather seriously.
Grinding EXP. Shinzo does have a unique interpretation of growing stronger.
Susanna couldn't help but imagine the Shinzo girl had bested numerous Honkai beasts and opponents to thoroughly sharpen herself.
Rather than growing stronger, it's closer to failing and retrying. A slip would send me back to the start, but defeat is as common as victory in war. You're so positive, even in the face of hardship. You don't lose hope and give up. It's your tenacity that brought victory to the world. Victory? No, Susanna. I actually just started to achieve things. Just started? Oh, I understand. Like the Overseer Sama said, the end of a challenge is the start of another. There are always new things to strive for. Huh? Teresa likes it too? I thought nobody's interested in it. How could that be? Everyone knows you're gifted and hardworking. The current and future generations of Valkyries would benefit from your specific practice tips. Gifted? You're making me blush. It's the first time someone has said I'm gifted in this field. Huh? Specific practice tips is to practice, and practice. That's what helped me improve significantly.
Li Sushang patted the game cabinet beside her in high spirits.
Ah, that's profound, but could you be a little more specific? Be more specific? Oh, I don't know. Why don't we practice now? The ancients have taught us to talk less and do more. Reading guides written by others cannot compare with trying it yourself. Practice here? Oh, okay. Then I'll begin filming. Sushang-sama? Alright. See if you can evade my attacks.
Okay, the red ones follow you. Ooh. If I just run around in a circle, it should be... Oh my god! Run away! Yeah, easy cakes. Easy cakes.
Wait, Susanna, Didn't you always say you're bad at gaming? Turns out you're the real pro here. Huh? A pro? I just got lucky. You taught me well.
Yeah, that's right. I learned from your experience of practice. Admiration for Susheng-sama increased.
That's because you've been teaching me the how. I just copied it. Don't be modest. You carried me through that stage. You're really talented at gaming. Looks like the tips I taught you don't matter. Huh? Was that gaming the tips she was talking about? So instead of reading someone else's strategy, it's more fun to boldly do it yourself. For all you know, you might be good at this. I got it. Susheng-sama is teaching me the mentality I should have when training. Shinzo believes in training the mind before the body. Perhaps this is it. Susheng-sama even used gaming terminology to make it easier for me to understand. How considerate of her. Boldly do it. Got it. Thank you for your guidance, Susheng-sama. Oh, it's my skills. How could I have guided you? If you have the time, how about another round? I simply can't find a way to break through the next stage. No problem.
The girls sat next to each other. The Homo keychains on the bags swayed to the joyous music in the arcade before huddling together. Wait a minute, what? Are you saying that keychains are shipped together? Therefore they are shipped together? Where to go next? Well, I guess we're going everywhere. What is this currency for? Maybe I'll go back. Review session, I don't think that's it. Character tutorial, holiday memories. What's this? Oh, this is just this. Training incentives, that's probably it. Ah, yes. You get her mortal regiment thingy. Crystals. I think you can get her just by getting this. Let's see how much you need. Requires 40 to unlock. Yeah, you can just unlock it by doing this event, I guess. No need to pull. Well, anyway, let's go. Cat Paul boxing gym.
The boxing gym in Meow Town is crowded. Is someone training here?
Yes. The boxing ring was bustling today. A bustling crowd gathering to cheer for the fighters. Even the surrounding cats purred for them. When Susanna squeezed into the crowd, she saw Durandal in the ring, readily fighting her opponent.
Boxing ring is lit by firelight that resembles the shining stars in the sky, and Durandal-sama is the brightest star among them all. She stands there, like a legendary goddess of war, confidently facing every challenger that steps up. Fearless individuals walk into the ring, attempting to emerge victorious but fall to her strong attacks. Even though she is peerless, she treats every opponent with equal respect. Her agile steps and dominating aura morphs into punches in the ring. Another challenger is defeated by her seamless offense. The firelight around the ring gives her a glorious crown, and I only remember her bright gem-like eyes. She gently holds her hand out to me, and with a smile she says,
Oh, she's fantasizing again.
Susanna, it's your turn. What?
As if awakening from a dream, Susanna looked around and realized everyone but Durandal had left the spacious gym.
Training. Relaxing in the boxing gym occasionally feels good. I didn't know the locals are so friendly. You came to practice boxing, right? Want to join me? So Durandal-sama also boxes to relax. I want to ask her about how to get stronger, but I can't box.
Just tell the truth.
But Durandal-sama, I don't know how to box. I see. Do you want to learn then? Of course.
Light shone on her eyes, which sparkled like honey. Seeing how eager Susanna was, Durando couldn't help but smile as she gently put boxing gloves on her.
Great, I'll teach you. Wow, thank you for your guidance. May I record it then? I want to save your precious guidance in video format.
With boxing gloves? You have boxing gloves on and you want it... Maybe it's those MMA type of boxing gloves, you know, the small fingerless ones.
Video? Oh, Rita asked you to shoot promo videos of us, right? I'm fine with that. Yay, thank you, Durando-sama.
In the boxing ring, a gloved Susanna stood side by side with Durando. Or maybe it's just comical with the giant-ass boxing gloves.
Relax your stance. Keep it balanced and mobile, so you can attack or defend any time. Okay, give myself leeway.
Leeway?
Lower your upper body. Protect your ribs with your upper arms. And your face with your fists. Okay, protect my face in a fight. Face? Jab horizontally forward and pull back like a spring. Bob your head often in case of counters. Okay, bob my head. You're doing well, but these movements aren't useful as routines. Let's put them into practice. Alright.
What the fuck is this?
See if you can take all my attacks.
What? Tap the right button to block attacks from below. Oh. Is this a rhythm game? It's a fucking rhythm game. Anyway.
It's finally over. Durando-sama's offensive leaves no respite. That was great, Susanna. Here you go.
The panting girl took the water bottle from Durando. Hearing this compliment made her heart leap and her fatigue evaporate.
Thank you, Durando-sama. While fighting, I must give myself leeway. Protect my face and bob my head. I got it all memorized. I'll practice the combat secrets you taught me.
Combat secrets? Are you talking about those boxing fundamentals?
Well, you aren't exactly wrong. I see you're a fast learner. Why don't we strike while the iron is hot and practice again? Practice again?
Okay.
Okay, Durando-sama. I can do it.
Susanna panted and struggled to climb onto the ring, but her body was too fatigued to carry on. When she was about to fall, a pair of strong arms caught her. She looked up and saw Durando's concerned face.
Are you okay, Susanna? I was only joking. Sorry for causing you trouble. The truth is, whether you're training or working, you shouldn't push yourself too hard. You do better if you take it easy. Was that a joke? Durando-sama can joke and tell people to take it easy? Oh, did you take me for someone whose life revolves around training and missions? Yes, no. I meant you're the type to go to any lengths to do everything perfectly. So the strong and self-disciplined Durando-sama is who we all aim to be. I'm only doing what I want. However, this doesn't mean my way is the only way to become an ideal Valkyrie. Huh? Then training and performing missions. Training and performing missions are the basic responsibilities of a Valkyrie. However, there's no single right answer to what makes a Valkyrie ideal. Besides, Now everyone has the opportunity to choose their own answer. Choose my own answer. But, Durando-sama, for someone who freezes up in every battle, what will my answer be? But you did great in that boxing ring. Really? I was? Confronting your opponents alone in the ring with no way out is similar to fighting. Susanna, remember how decisive and confident you felt when throwing a punch? I remember. Be it fighting or other things, remember the feeling of letting your burdens go when throwing a punch in the ring. I know you can do it. I'll remember these words. It's getting late. I'll be going, if that's all. I haven't bought what Rita asked me to. Goodbye, Durando-sama.
Where to go next? Lazy Sun Cat Cafe. So much talking. Warm sunlight shines into the quiet cafe. How cozy. The afternoon sun gilded a street corner cafe. The passing spring breeze blended the gold of light into the aroma of coffee. The potted sunflower blooming on the table slowly turned its face to greedily enjoy the warm sun. Isn't this meant to be like a... I remember this bar from somewhere else, but I can't quite place it. In this sun, the adorable cats lay. They either splayed their flower-like paws and stretched contentedly on the windowsill, or exposed their round bellies and purred comfortably on the coffee table. How joyful it must be to a cat. To be a cat. Well, you know. Normal joy, carefree life of a cat. Amid the cats, Susanna saw that airy figure, and she was dancing gracefully.
Wow, Rita's summer dances so beautifully, like the fragrant wind blowing in a sea of flowers.
Sea of flowers.
Her flower-like hem spins out, and her lively steps correspond with the chirping of birds.
Almost Disney-like.
Her beauty made countless travelers on their way, and even solitary cats stop in their tracks. Huh? These cats all became quiet as Rita's summer danced. Some even snuggle her palm between her movements. Is this a magic dance that can soothe cats? I've practiced dancing for many years, but I've never seen such a magical sight. If I learn this dance, will I be able to pet cats? Wow! But how do I ask Rita-sama about it? Susanna? If you want to play with these cats, you can come closer. Ah, Rita-sama. Here.
Reading the anticipation sparkling in Susanna's eyes, Rita gently pulled her to her side. Encouraged, Susanna slowly crouched down. And the next second, the languid cats suddenly scurried off. Some hid behind Rita, while the others hid behind curtains.
Sorry I scared them off. If only I could be liked by cats. Sorry, Rita-sama. I scared them off. I love cats, but they hate me. I don't know what to do at this point.
Is it worth pulling for her weapon? Well, you gonna use her in a party? If not, then save. If you're gonna use her, then by all means pull.
It's alright, Susanna. They're too shy, and that's all. Would you like me to teach you a dance? It might reintroduce you to them. Wow! Is it really a magical dance that can soothe cats? The dance itself isn't magical. There are many ways to express thoughts, and for them, body movements are perhaps the most expressive. So this dance only expresses your kindness toward them to help them feel safe.
I get it now. You're amazing.
Would you like to learn it?
I'd love to, but Rita-sama, may I film it as footage?
With pleasure. After all, I'm the one who asked you to help with the filming. You don't have to thank me for reading stuff out. I'll do it anyway.
Okay, thank you, Rita-sama.
Under the warm sunlight, Rita walked into the restroom in a cafe and changed into an outfit that resembled Susanna's. Oh?
Do as I do.
We're gonna do a TikTok dance or something? Perfect judgment. More shit.
This dance is perfect for Susanna.
Before anyone realized, Rita had changed back into her original outfit.
That's because you taught me well. I only offered advice. You have a solid foundation in dancing, which enables you to learn different dance styles much easier. Huh? I've never told anyone about having practiced dancing. Wow, Rita-sama can really see through anything. Your body movements told me that. Your body possesses great flexibility and coordination, and your movements possess great control and rhythm. I could tell that practicing dancing has been a strenuous yet memorable experience for you.
Wow, I can't hide anything from you. It wasn't really strenuous though. When I was a child, I just enjoyed the painful basic exercises by gritting my teeth.
Wouldn't that be strenuous?
That's very commendable. When I was learning to dance, I found it quite difficult.
Really? My dance teacher thought I could hold on because I am insensitive to pain and react slowly to it. It's not that I don't think it's painful, but since I chose to do it, I'll stick it out. There's no reason to give up halfway.
You're right. But if you're a great dancer, why isn't it on your Valkyrie profile?
It's because of that.
Could you elaborate?
Because I don't want to be called onto the stage when Shixel holds events. Growing up, no matter which relatives came to visit, my parents would force me to perform for them.
Oh, I get the feeling.
One second I was eating, and the next second my name was called to sing and dance in front of people. It was horrible. It ruined the date pilaf. And when I went home during holidays to make me watch the videos of my childhood performances with them, it's traumatic. I don't have the guts to watch my embarrassing history in HD.
You must be adorable when you were a child. I'd love to watch the videos you mentioned.
Rita-sama, not you too. Whenever I think about this, I don't feel so homesick anymore. But at least starting to dance at a young age improved my body control and flexibility, so I was able to pass the test and join the Fosgins, bringing me one step closer to my dream.
Oh yeah, the Fosgins. That's a group that doesn't get sent anywhere.
That happens to improve your past efforts will make a difference when the time comes.
Yeah, this might be the time. Let me try.
Slowly, Susanna crouched down and reached her hand to a cat lying supine on the coffee table.
Just one touch.
When her hand was about to connect, that chubby cat suddenly roused, turned in the air and bolted off.
No, why am I still hated by cats? It's the same thing, but I keep messing up. Don't worry, Susanna. Compared to me when I first learned this dance, you're doing exceptionally well. Shouldn't someone as perfect as you master it on your first try? No human being is perfect, and no skill can be mastered easily. But everyone says nothing is too difficult for you. If you have questions about actual combat, consult Rita-sama and she'll point out your shortcomings. If you don't understand theoretical knowledge, consult Rita and she'll explain to you concisely. Even if you don't know what to cook, consult Rita and she'll provide the most delicious recipes. Everyone sees you as the Valkyrie who can do everything perfectly, with a smile, or rather perfection itself. My, looks like I've caused quite a misunderstanding. Susanna, don't be fooled by the apparent ease. It took me much effort to be a good maid. Huh?
As if recalling the details, Rita held her chin and shifted her gaze to the sunflower basking in sunlight on the table.
Perfect body language and graceful movements are the basic qualifications of a maid. So I took dance lessons to shape myself. Housekeeping and preparing delicious meals are the basic duties of a maid, so I research housekeeping and culinary skills every night. Keeping everything organized is the core course of a maid, so I study related theoretical knowledge as well. As for actual combat, if I want to fight alongside Durando-sama, I must hone my combat skills naturally. I didn't know you've worked so hard in private. That's because I'm far less gifted than Durando-sama and Sushang-sama. They're not only rare geniuses, but also exemplary of diligence. Even the truly gifted have worked far harder than the ordinary to become who they are today. Then mustn't we, the much less gifted, work extra hard to become who we wish to be? You're such a hard worker. Rita-sama is so inspiring. Becoming an S-rank Valkyrie takes more effort than people can imagine. Thank you for teaching me that. I remember it by heart. Aside from praising me, do you have something else to say? I really can't hide anything from you. I know gifted people work hard, and we ordinary people work hard too, but we only have 24 hours a day. How would I ever catch up? That's not even counting the time spent on fixing mistakes. The others only need some pointers to understand, while I remain clueless. The others succeed on their first try while I'm cleaning the mess I made. Can someone like me become a Valkyrie like everyone else through sheer hard work? I see. Susanna, do you want to hear a story? Huh? Yeah, okay.
Gently, Rita picked up the potted sunflower, warm under the sun, and stroked it.
Long ago, a sunflower admired the glory of the sun, so it rotated its face in the hope of catching a little of its heat. But the sun didn't wait for it, and the dying warmth of dusk was all it left. When the sunflower cried, an angel came to it and said, "How warm, how graceful. You must be the best sunflower in the world." So the sunflower never caught up to the sun? But its efforts have made it a better version of itself. In the following days, it experienced the cold of night and the growing warmth of dawn, but it always remembered what the angel said. The ordinary sunflower might never shine as brightly as the sun, but it can shine an irreplaceable light of its own. Is this the story of Rita-sama? Perhaps it's the story of an ordinary individuals striving to shine for themselves. Your efforts may not always pay off, but they're unforgettable nonetheless. Ordinary people striving to shine for themselves? I understand. Rita-sama, I'll work harder and find my way. Compared to when we first met, now you can handle reports and missions skillfully. Therefore, I believe you can do even better. Is this true? You've been paying attention to me? Of course, because I'm looking forward to seeing a better Susanna.
How nice. Also, there's a lot of talking. The Valkyrie exam is coming. I can't stop training even when I'm on holiday. Right, back. Now at the 3 S-rank Valkyries of each build a training plan for me. I'm so excited. Different mentors will train me in different fields. Now it's not every day you get trained by S-rank Valkyries. Let's check out Susheng Summer's course. It's probably a sword dodging game. Oh, why did I start this? My throat.
Arrived at the training room. Check. For all my training equipment. Check. Acing the Valkyrie exam. That'll happen. It's only a few days before the Valkyrie exam. With this special B-rank Valkyrie training, I'll sure pass it. I might even get a good grade. So get yourself together, Susanna. Susanna, look what I have for you.
When she saw Susanna walk into the training room, she unpacked the bag on her back, the swords of various lengths clanging as they fell to the floor.
Wow, that's so many swords. What are we gonna do with these? And to help you practice, of course. I heard you were stressing about your exam, so I gave it a lot of thought and figured using flying swords as a great way for you to train. You didn't have to do all that for me, but how did you know I was worried about my exam? I never talked to you about it. Usually the pictures you send me are from all sorts of places, but lately it's just been you in the training room. Plus, you haven't been sharing pictures of food. I would also hear Teresa talking about the exam. It seems like when my master would check my martial arts progress, which means you must be very anxious. Nothing gets past you. A friend in need is a friend indeed, and when my master would teach me, she would let me practice techniques directly. It's better that way. What should I do then, Susheng-sama? It's simple. All you need to do is watch my movements and dodge the flying swords. Huh? This feels a little like that game we played. And I'm not sure it's very simple. I drew inspiration from that game. Hey, don't worry so much. I'll be careful.
Those swords are... they're not sharp, are they? Mentors course are divided into combat, challenge, knowledge, technique, and the final test. Yeah, whatever. Take combat course first. Yeah. Simulated combat course for beginners. Don't take it lightly. Experience. What's this? Training diary. Okay, agility techniques. Training gains. So this is the trial they want set up, huh? Oh, you're not sure. Use the active skill to release a fire blast. Damage your enemies, breaking a layer of quantum shield. Recharged by perfect evasion. Man, I never get to finish that dance. Anyway, whatever. Okay, upgradable. I took notes in every course, reading through my training diary will not only consolidate what I've learned, but also teach me something new. Areas can upgrade skills taught by corresponding mentors. Helps immensely. Trying to upgrade my skills, that's go up, so it's necessary. Yep, totally. Can't unlock that. Can do this. Sends a team into double shade state every 15 seconds. One ovation will be registered as an ultimate ovation, deal 50,000. Oh, nice. In technique course, character HP increase. You know, don't need HP, I'll do this. Nice, I'm going towards agility. Agility. Oh, I can get this too. Alright, agility is pretty good. What's this? Can't win without agility. Come train my sword array. Oh, it's a sword array. What do you get in the sword array? I don't see to get anything. First clear drops. I have 3 more, which I can just spend it all on these, which get me these stuff. What's this? Complete the prerequisite. Alright, I'll do this one first, and I'll see what the what I unlock. Nine? It goes up to 9? Holy shit. No, they all did. No time from training. Susheng-sama said one can always learn from the past. I should do some reviewing. Yes. What's this? Every successful evasion recharges an active skill. Don't really care too much about the active skill, but... Move speed increased by 10%. Well, anyway, I'll get everything. Upgrade Blade Sanction Gleam to level 2, says this thing. Reach 30% of Susheng's training to unlock. Okay, so you have to upgrade everything. This, a boss? Because the challenging is advised to level up the skill to level 2 first. See, anyway, nope. All team members deal 21% more physical damage. They also do 23% more total damage to bleeding enemies. What about this? Physical damage, bleeding enemies, style of the battles. SP in open world, ensure SP takes well. This is more damage, but she has more bleed damage, so I don't know if bleed actually does that much. Fire. Oops. Alright, let's dance. Just realized it's 4 AM. Should probably go to sleep. Oh, what's this? Knowledge course prepared by the Susheng. Answer questions correctly to pass. Cost the thing. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to answer the questions. No. I mean, doing these are pretty easy and simple, but quiz, huh? I might screw up. Oh, you know what? Let's do it. Knowledge course. The question's refreshed. What key learnings do I have this time? How tall is Susheng Sama? Huh? This is part of the test? Oh shit. I am fucked. 1.6? No, she looks more petite than that. Oh. I can keep going. How tall is Susheng? 1.5? Nah, I know I shouldn't, but I'm secretly collecting her personal data. What school does Susheng Sama practice? Seems to be kind of like Taishuan. Taishuan sword? I think so. Versus up or Wanderer's house. I don't know, man. I don't know shit about her. Wanderer's house. It's Wanderer's house. The ex-overseer told us that. He didn't tell me. Oh, wait, those are the only 2 questions. Oh. Oh, and this thing turned into more battle. Oh well. I mean, 20%.
Not too shabby. It seems like you got nothing to worry about for the exam. Even if it's just with training, I've made a ton of progress thanks to your teaching, Susheng-sama. Thank you. Just with training? Well, usually I can do pretty well during training or simulated practice, but when it comes to time for an exam or real-life situation, I always mess things up. I recall you mentioning that before, so that's how it is. Okay, I got it. We'll just need to take training up a notch. Huh?
You're gonna train in real life?
Yep, no pain, no gain. If we set our goals high enough, the exam should be a piece of cake, right, Susanna? Ah, right. So I'll be joining you in the training then. Huh? What do you mean by joining me? I'll be your opponent. Seeing you train so hard makes me want to train too. I can be like your sparring partner. Oh, alright, Susheng-sama.
Alright, there we go. Moving on. Training incentives. I have enough to get some crystals. Yes. After crystals, I'll prioritize this. So this thing I need body. About 1,000, I think. Oh, so I could have almost afforded it, but anyway, whatever. Let's see what's in Daily Shop. Want to comment? Why not? Alright. I gotta move on. So I was just gonna keep circling between those two. And I'll be stuck forever. There's no daily stuff. Very good. Well, anyway, let's continue Coloston. Item recycling. Start point East Block. Wait, I can access this area now? The Kaslana Street? Chips equipped. For now it seems to be okay, so let's go.
勝利の外貨が響かんことを行動開始。
Target. Route replanned.
敵は見逃しません。
Oh? What's this?
あれは
That's Callan.
おう、あれは聖女カレンの彫像ね。
You'd think
ち
he
ょ
would
っと
know.
ボロボロに見えるかもしれないけど、そういうものは本来の姿のままがいいとおじいさまはそう言ってたわ。
公主台の代わりに彫像を建てたのか。人々が記念しても聖女本人は生き返ることがないんだが。
公主台？
ここは当時カレン・カスラナの死刑が行われた場所のようです。
I've heard this thing before.
みんなに裏切られた聖女は自分の死をもって愚かで無知な民を導こうとした。死刑が行われる前日の夜、僕は彼女に会ったんだ。彼女はバカではない。ただ一人の人間が本当の意味でこの世界を変えようとしたとき、自分の力の小ささに気づくものだ。二度捕まった後、彼女は絶望したのだ。彼女は脱獄を拒み、死ぬことだけを求めた。死刑になるように、わざと裁判の席で激しい言葉を使うこともあった。
Not sure why this is going again, but
彼女にと
whatever.
ってそれがこの不公平で不合理な世界に対する最後の抗いだったのかもしれない。そうかもしれないね。しかし聖女が聖女であるのは彼女が示して
Oh
い
yeah,
た
and he
精
told
神
me to go
力が
in.
彼女自身が想像していたものよ
It
りずっ
confirmed
と
that
強
they
い
are
か
two
ら。
autos.
おじい様？
ああ、テレサ、ご苦労だったね。僕に話したいことがたくさんあるだろう。だが今は先にするべき大事なことがある。僕はすでに 99.9% の支配の律者のコアを手に入れた。残りの 0.1%、パズルの最後のピースももうすぐここに現れる。さあみんな、この教会堂遺跡の内部でその記念すべき瞬間を迎えようじゃないか。
皆様どうぞお入りください。私は教会堂の外に残り、警備を担当します。せっかくの休憩時間ですから、先人の
I think I better go in case it all starts up again. Yeah, let's just do it.
これは
999個の分散した律者コアだ。第2の神の鍵の空間操作技術を使ってその集合体を今の姿のように分解したんだ。
Broke it
目
into
的はもちろ
little
ん
pieces.
最後のピースの位置を割り出すためさ。
ネゲントロピーのテスラ博士はそのテストデータを使えばすぐに律者コアの位置を割り出せると言いました。
彼女ならできるだろうね。ただこのオットーアポカリプスには手間を省く方法がある。それに彼
Simpler
女の手
method.
を汚す必要もないんだ。そろそろ時間だ、リタ。実験道具を回収しよう。
Keep the chorus. A deadly looking blade flashed out of the shadows with a metallic sound. And as soon as the two unsuspecting Valkyries turned around, the guest they had brought with them had been transformed into a lifeless corpse. Otto,
何をしているんです？
落ち着いてください、デュランダル様。彼は大主教様のもう一つの玉鋼の体に過ぎません。
その通りだ。これが僕の言った手間を省く方法さ。ごらん。最後のピースを君たちの代わりに手に入れたぞ。
Killed his
一体
past
何を
self.
したの？
話せば長くなるよ。だからその前に手をきれいにしても構わないかい？事件の経緯を整理しよう。数ヶ月前、実験体 K423 キアナ・カスラナと称された人物が支配の律者を倒し仲間を救った。支配の律者は消滅したが、その律者コアは行方不明となった。幸い僕は第二の神の鍵の力を使って支配劇場の跡地に入ることに成功し、そこで鍵となる手がかりを見つけた。支配の律者のコアの一部は虚数空間に隠れ、新たな憑依対象を探しながらチャンスを伺っていた。その特殊な構造によって、
Hat of it.
みんなも知っている通り、支配の律者が最も興味を持っているのは絶望を抱いている、世界が失敗に終わってもいいと思っている人間だ。そして僕の完全回収計画はそこから展開した。
理解できません。それが先ほどリタに殺されたあのオットーさんと何の関係があるというんですか？
まあ落ち着いてくれデュランダル。僕の境遇を考えてみよう。君と共に支配劇場の遺跡に入った時、僕はすでに999個の分散した支配の律者コアを手にしていた。しかしよりによって最後の1個は終始次元の隙間の奥で徘徊し、定めることができずにいた。だから僕は最後のコアに向けて餌を投げることにしたんだ。絶対に拒めない宿
An
主
auto
のね。
clone.
そう、それは僕自身、オットー・アポカリプス本人だ。
どうして？
すでにあのオットーが君たちに教えてくれただろう。彼の聖女は彼のせいで死んだ。その後の彼は生きる屍でしかない。今の僕はもう弱くないかもしれないが、500年前のあのオットー・アポカリプス、彼以上に心が闇に飲まれている人間はいないと僕は知っている。だからそれを前提にして逃れた支配の律者のコアに唯一無二の舞台を、絶妙な罠を仕掛けようと決めたのさ。
What if it wasn't actually in there?
第二の神の鍵を使い、虚数の木にある特定時
I
空
mean,
の
it
観
actually
測
had the
結果
string,
を
so it had to be there.
僕の支配下にある支配劇場に投影する。その後、すでに入手済みの999個のコアを使い、支配劇場に転写された情報を現実の環境に移す。こうして僕は時空の混乱を発生させずに別の時間の情報をこちら側に持ってくることができた。あとは500年前の本当のオットー・アポカリプスを用意すれば、支配の律者の好みをもとにして作られた罠も準備万端だ。
それって私たちが目にした過去は本当の情報のかけらだったということ？単なるレプリカってことかしら？
その通りさ。敵をおびき出すための罠の副産物に過ぎない。情報の他に別のものが入ってくるはずがないよ。君たちが見たもの、収集したものは全部僕たちの世界で新たに生成されたものさ。僕は不正をして世界中のエネルギーを消費しても達成できない結果をシミュレートしたと考えても構わない。そして結果的に僕は支配の律者のコアを騙すことに成功したのだ。
では倒れているあの玉鋼生命体は？
彼はシミュレーションプログラムに過ぎない。もちろんシミュレートする対象は本物の完全な時空を超えた歴史情報から来ている。だからこそあの個体は自分が1491年から来たオットー・アポカリプスだと信じて疑わなかったのさ。革命軍を率いて旧天命を倒し、自分のしたこと全てが聖女のためだと強く信じていた。 だからその心の奥にある闇をありのまま保つことができた。本当の歴史をおさらいした方がいいかい？革命によって新天命を手にしたリーダーは、誰にも打ち明けられない心の傷を補うために、500年もの長い間、あらゆる同志を裏切ってきた。最後、彼はネゲントロピーにとって悪の手本のような存在になった。腹心として育てた部下も、秩序を守るために彼の命令に従っているだけに過ぎない。君たちが出会ったもう一人の彼こそが、その長くて暗い旅の起点だったのさ。まるで魔女に出会ったマクベスのように、自分の迷いを理由に人々の運命を勝手に決めた。その結果は君たちも見ただろう。逃れた最後の律者コアは何の迷いもなく彼に寄生した。その手口の巧妙さはネゲントロピーの天才科学者たちの目すら騙せるほどだった。
ですが、結果的にあなたはそういう意識を人為的に作って、自分の目的のためにそれを自分の手で殺しました。
そうだね。そういうことは初めてではないだろう。例えば500年前の僕はある人の命を助けたのに、500年後の僕は彼女に銃を向ける。それこそがこのオットーアポカリプスのすることだ。そして僕は律者の力を研究するためにネゲントロピーから第二律者を奪った。ベルトが人類を代表し彼女を倒そうとした寸前のことだった。その後僕は彼女を殺し、また生き返らせた。その力を求めハイペリオンにいる全員を苦しめた。それもオットーアポカリプスがしたことだ。デュランダル、その因果関係を君も多少は知っているはずだろう。今さら数時間しか存在しなかった機械の意識を気にするのかい？おや、先ほどの僕の言葉が君を怒らせたのかい？なら謝ろう。なぜなら僕から見て周りへの影響を恐れて敵を倒せないこと自体恥ずべきことではないからね。君がもう子供ではないことは分かってるよ、ビアンカ。ここ数年間君は使命を守り、この世界の闇、僕の必要悪に耐えることを選んだ。それは恥ずかしいことではないと言えるだろう。この件において君は実年齢以上の円熟さと強さを見せた。だから僕は何の迷いもなく胸を張って言える。君は、デュランダルは僕の500年の時の中でも最高の生徒だ。
あなたって人は。
まあまあ子供たち、素直になろうじゃないか。テレサも殺人犯を見るような目で僕を見ないでくれ。君のおじい様は別に鬼じゃないし、わけもなく人を殺したりしないよ。過去の僕は確かにやむを得ず君や君の部下にひどいことをした。だけどテレサよ、気づいていないのかい？そういう嫌なことは全部過ぎたことだろう。僕は本気で辞任するつもりだ。天命から離れることも嘘ではない。500年間もの間、長い旅をして僕はやっと最後に帰る場所を見つけたんだ。それは金を使っても手に入らない無下の宝。僕の全てを差し出してもいいほどのものだ。
一体何を見つけたの？
時間を。
The imaginary tree.
まだ死んでいない神聖なる魂を見つけたのさ。君も知っているだろ？死ぬのが遅すぎた人も死ぬのが早すぎた人もいると。彼女は自分の死を見つけたと思っていたが、それが正しいタイミングではないと誰もが知っている。逆にもし僕が僕の死を決められるのなら、僕は自分の死で本当の死を願うこと、死んでもいいと思うことは 命にとってどれほど壮麗な休止符であるのかを彼女に証明する。そうしたら彼女はその停滞した未来にどんな光を作り出せただろうと気づくはずさ。さあ、僕たちの関係が今後も続くようにこの贈り物を受け取っておくれ。親愛なるテレサよ。
You'll coalesce into one single core. Core of dominance. A multitude of Herschel cores that looked like stars in the night sky fused into one mass in the blonde-haired man's hand. He held it out as if giving candy to a child, and put the precious stone into Teresa's palm.
ほら、その力を使ってみるといい、テレサ。きっと素敵な武器になるだろう。
ご親切にどうも。ネゲントロピーの科学者たちに研究してもらうわ。
Is it safe to
あ
hold?
あ、その点は心配していないよ。彼女たちはいい研究をしている。きっと知識の面で君の力になれると思う。僕に怒る必要はない、テレサ。継承儀式が予定通りに行われ、君が完全な権力を持つ天命大主教になることを保証しよう。そして僕については、僕はすぐに最後の旅に出て、世界の向こう側にあの唯一の存在、誰もが知っている英雄を探しに行く。カレン・カスラナ。
またゆっくり風景を楽し
僕が全てを差し出してもいいと思った唯一の人だ。
待って班長、今
Just
は
walk
休ん
through
で
that
る
door.
場合じゃないわ。目標はそっちね。
I guess that's the way we came in. No. That must be the way we came in. See?
行きましょう。
What? You just left?
敵の気配。テレサ様、琥珀、おじい様はどこに行ったの？申し訳ありません。テレサ様、内緒にしてほしいと司教様に頼まれました。テレサ様は支配の律者のコアを手に入れたのでしょう。ハイペリオンに持って帰るのはいかがでしょうか。
It's like two Teresas.
もともとそのつもりだから言われるまでもないわ。デュランダル、私と一緒に来る。
しかし今は。
もちろん私たちもハイペリオンまでお供しますよ、テレサ様。
あら、リタも一緒に来るの？
もちろんです。そうですね。オットー様のために尽力した時代は
He's no longer
すで
the
に
overseer
終了した
after heading over the core.
そう考えていただければと思います。今見えている未来においてあなたのために尽力させていただきます、テレサ様。
それもオットー様の許可をいただいております。
しかしリタ、何も言わずにヨルムンガンドの方から戻ってきてそんなことを。
ああ、申し訳ございません、デュランダル様。秘密保持のためデュランダル様にご報告することはできませんでした。大主教様からいろいろと想定外のことを教えていただきました。歩きながら話しましょうか。
わかった。
Genya slowed. Nice. Core skill level up. Nice. Core skill level up. No, you know what, whatever. Just gotta keep leveling up. Alright, there's the core skill, and there's the little shit. And I have 80 more. No, let's get rid of these. Alright. Let's look at 70. I want this. I want this. Okay. I have 80 more. So I can get a 50 and a 30. Alright. 50, we could get more attack. Elemental damage, that might be better. And a 30. Weapon actives. Attack, less damage, physical, elemental. Surprise attack. How about that? How about that? Sounds good? Sounds good. Anyway.
行きましょう。
What is to be done here? Nothing.
行動開始。
We'll target this and see if we can actually get to it. Oh, to portal? Wait, what? Hello.
行きましょう。
Oh.
行動開始。
And I turn on the breach. Shariak Brook is possible. Yes. Very good.
殺意が空気から伝わって。
I don't know where that portal came from, but I'll use it. Oh yeah, you can jump.
行動開始。敵は見逃しません。
Alright, you little bish. Time to fight.
行動開始。
Alright.
行きましょう。強風に私に服従しなさい。雷鳴。千鳥バットン。行動開始。行動開始。行きましょう。
震えなさい。影のカラスが優也を求めて。星が光り輝くわ。一曲踊りましょう。震えなさい。
雷電の鼓早く雷鳴が強風に私に服従しなさい。雷鳴千鳥バットン。
A tough nugget.
行動開始。
But he's still dead. Hello, Kurikara. Just follow me around, will ya?
殺勝利の外貨が響く。局長が強くなる。雷電の鼓早く
Give me some energy.
行動開始。行きましょう。
Alright, let's blast some rocks. Yeah.
行動開始。敵は見逃しません。
More energy.
行きましょう。
Energy.
行動開始。
There we go. Alright, let's go around and take a look at what rocks we can blow up. Hello.
行きましょう。
Bitch.
行動開始。
Bitch. Oh, it lived.
行きましょう。
Pretty good.
行動開始。行きましょう。
Just to get the elevator down there.
行動
Alright,
開
could
始。
use some energy.
雷電
No, bitch.
行きましょう。心配いりません。
Need some more
ステージ
energy.
の合間に走るなんて
Let's change
い
the
つぶ
thing.
りかしら。どこに行くのかしら。
Alright. Some more energy.
来航にして行きましょう。行動開始。行きましょう。行動開始。行きましょ
Um,
う。行動開始。
being everywhere, I guess.
殺意が空気から伝わってくる。
Where else
敵は見逃しませ
can I
ん。
go? I don't
行動開始。
think I can go anywhere else. I'm not kind of fly around my kurikara. Did that turn on the elevator or something?
行きましょう。行動開始
What。the hell are you doing here? Anyway. I think I got everything there. Maybe the boss here. Also, I gotta go to the toilet. Be right back. Alright. Well, we're back. We are back. Let's just teleport here. Nice, quick and smooth.
この剣を来航にして
A bitch. No bitch. No bitch.
行動開始。行きましょう。
Well, anyway. Activate.
私に服従しなさい。雷鳴見せないバットン
影のカラスが優也を求めている。
雷電の鼓早く強風に私に服従しなさい。
Big bada boom. Genya slow increase.
バットン
Nice.
行動開始。
Elemental damage. Alright.
行動開
So
始。
use the mouse this. Mouse. Alright. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Alright. Missing 140. Basic tanks restore SP. That's not necessary. Elemental damage. Alright, now we're missing 70. Alright, one more 70. Don't need physical damage. Ether energy boost 55%. Sure. Whatever.
行きましょう。行動開始。
Should be nothing left. Good.
敵は見逃しません。リタ、確かあなたは昨日情報共有の任務でヨルムンガンド本部に向かったんですよね。まさか主教様は途中であなたを呼び戻したんですか？
その通りです。そういう任務は同行していた事務員に任せればいいと大主教様にそう言われました。
少し違和感があります。自分の玉鋼の体を壊すだけでしたらそこまでする必要はないかと。
おじい様は一体何を企んでいるのかしら。
テレサ様、デュランダル様、大主教様は先ほど旅のお話をされましたね。
ええ、
Yes.
カレン・カスラナを探すと言っていました。
私が呼び戻された際に大主教様はそのお話をしていました。空の律者と第二の神の鍵に対する長期的な研究に少し前の世界の泡での実験を加え、彼はすでに唯一死んだものを生き返らせる方法を見つけ
The
た。
only way.
その件なら長光が教えてくれたわ。おじい様が辞任したのは過去に戻って聖女カレンと再会するためだって。
長光様は大主教様の様々な計画の執行者です。彼女がそう推測したのも当然でしょう。ただ、
辻褄が合わないところがあるんですか？
はい、とても。もし大主教様が一人で時間を逆転するという偉業を成し遂げられるのでしたら、今彼がしていることはあまりにも大げさではないかと思います。辞任を発表することも、律者コアの回収場所として旧本部を指定したことも、もう一人の彼を殺せと私に命令したことも、今までの大主教様の計画と比べると必要以上に目立っていて違和感を覚えます。それに私に殺せと命令した時、こうおっしゃっていました。
テレサが律者コアを回収した後、僕が話したことを全部彼女に教えるといい。
だから余計違和感を覚えたのですね。
Once she has the core in
普
her
段の大
hands.
主教様らしくありません。もし律者コアの回収と彼の旅が何の関係もないことでしたら、彼にとって比較的重要ではないことに 必要以上の精神と表現欲求を出したことになります。
確かにそうね。おじいさまはいつも大げさに物事を進めるけど、肝心な時はコストや効率を重んじるタイプよ。
Like a normal CEO.
それはリツシアコア改修の件と主教様の旅に何か密接な関係があるということですか？
Yes, indeed.
そういう風に動かなければならないほど。
そういった合理的な疑いを持った方が一番穏当だ。
Everything he does
私は思っております。
has a reason,
何せ
has a
大
scheme.
主教様の旅は何を代価にしているか誰も知りませんから。もしカレン・カスラナを探すことが彼の人生を動かす革新の力でしたら、今まで彼が計画してきたことも考えないといけません。例えば空の律者第二の神の神、2012年にデュランダル様と私がした探索も含めて。
律者コアの研究をしている時、その面にも気をつけるようにネゲントロピーの博士たちに伝えておくわ。
And he probably factored this in
今一番
when they
大
were
事なの
discussing
は
it.
やっぱり支配の律者のコアの処置よ。そして可能ならそれをうまく利用したいわ。
確かリツシャコアを持つフカさん、キアナさん、それからブローニャさん、彼女たちは支配のリツシャの影響を受けましたね。
ええ、いろいろあったけど、ようやくその律者コアを手に入れた。今こそそれらの一連の事件を終わらせる時よ。
The Schicksal Overseer's dramatic and distressing actions caused the Valkyries from different factions to share more intel with each other. But as they worked towards an unclear goal, they still hadn't realized that everything they had seen up to this moment was an elaborate performance that Overseer had deliberately put on for them. The real crisis was being covered up by this unsettling performance, and things were going in a direction far different from what they expected. Mysteries cleared. Status unlocked in recollection. Oh yeah, I gotta read that shit. Let's pop out of the map. More side quest. Probably do the side quest later. Save and exit. Alright. Upgrade. Collection. Rewards. Mission report. Yeah, I gotta read these. Schicksal Memory Bank. Maybe. Recollection War. Paper files. Oh my god, there's so much. There is so much. Well, anyway, let's start reading. War.
ベラ、1週間前に調達できるよう手配した武器はもう届いているかい？
当初の後方人員の 10%、 つまり100個の後方小隊にこの任務を任せたですの。現時点では
Just the Civil
58
War.
個の小隊が任務を完了し、26個の小隊が運搬途中ですの。11個の小隊は途中で敵に殲滅され、5個の小隊が行方不明ですの。
つまり少なくとも 50% は配備されたということだね。いいだろう。今日の日暮れに総攻撃を開始すると連合軍司令部に伝えてくれるかい？
先生、犠牲を最小限に抑えるためには物資の 75% 以上が必要だと言っていたのでは？
Well, we're gonna have casualties.
しかし戦場の状況は目まぐるしく変化している。 この機会を逃すともう次はない。最新の情報によると、北部同盟の軍隊はモラビアの山々を迂回してレーゲンスブルクからミュンヘンまでのラインに到達しているそうだ。武器の補給を待ち続ければ攻撃の機会を逃し、敵を個別に撃つチャンスを失ってしまう。今日中に総攻撃を仕掛けるとなると、必然的に大きな犠牲を伴うことになるが、だが現時点で比較的守りの弱いウィーンを攻略し、敵の中枢を奪えば、彼らの援軍はそれだけで崩壊してしまうだろうね。以前僕たちは奇襲を仕掛けて敵の頭脳をこの地に囲い込んだ。僕たちはこの機会をしっかり利用しないと有利な立場を保つことはできない。
分かったですの。後方部隊に現時点の計画を全て廃止し、医療従事者を全て作戦執行部隊に割り当てるよう通達するですの。
うん、そうしてくれるかい。これまでの君の学習スピードは称賛に値するよ。
ありがとうですの、先生。これからも先生の考え方をできるだけ理解するよう努力するですの。
ああ、そんなことを言わないでおくれ。批判を伴う学習の方がより効果的だ。でも君にとっては少し難しいんじゃないかな。
ベラは頑張るですの。
でももう一つ真面目な話があるんだ。ベラ、修道院の友人たちに戦闘の準備をするよう伝えてくれるかい？君たちは精魂覚醒者で、普通の兵士よりもはるかに崩壊エネルギーに対する耐性がある。もし敵が戦場で崩壊兵器を頻繁に使うのであれば、僕は君たちを最前線に投入し、特殊部隊として使うことになるだろう。
はい。
そんなに返事を急いではいけないよ。刀は容赦しない。弾丸に目はついていない。最前線に行けば誰もが犠牲になるリスクを抱えることになる。僕はこれから全軍の戦闘を指示しなければならない。戦闘中に君たちに事細かく指示を出すことはできないんだよ。だから君は隊長としてみんなに警告する必要がある。戦場で興奮してはいけない。慌ててはいけない。全て演習通りに理性的に対処しなければならない。そうすることで血と硝煙が舞う戦場で生き残る可能性を最大限に高めることができるってね。決して何も考えずに敵に突っ込んではいけない。分かったかい？
分かったですの。
その情熱は本当に素晴らしいよ。でも純粋に合理的な観点から言うと、ベラ、もし僕が君たちを戦場に送るとなれば、君たちの中には不幸な犠牲者が出る可能性が高い。君たちの先生として僕はそんな状況は見たくない。でも軍隊の指揮官としては必要であれば迷わず君たちを危険な目に遭わせることを選択するよ。なぜならこれは正義の戦いだからね。僕たちの犠牲は僕たちの民衆に対する償いだ。
先生と共にこの戦争に参加してからみんな自分の生死なんて気にしてないですの。
そうだね。僕は君たちの覚悟を知っている。だからこそ君たちはちゃんと生きて未来の平和な時代で活躍しなければならない。だから純粋に感情的な観点から言うと、ベラ、君たちセントミシェル修道院の子たちは今日誰も欠けてはならない。君たちはみんな聖女の子だ。君たちは一人も欠けちゃいけない。
That was Viola, the original. Well, not the original, but the first Schicksal to wield the Abyss Flower. Authority.
オットー・アポカリプスは天明の大聖堂のホールに一人で立っている。大聖堂の外にいる人々は歌い踊り、民衆の勝利を祝福していた。民衆の指示のもと、彼はリサ・シャニアテと彼女の傀儡主教マサイル・アポカリプスを倒し、
Risa
乱世
Sharia.
を集結させ、
Oh boy.
天明を統一した。今誰もが彼の偉大な功績を祝い、彼がカレンの意志を継ぎ、100年の腐敗をすすぎ、万物を再び作り、天明を再構築したことを賛美していた。すべての人にとって彼は成功者で、偉人で、英雄で、彼を弱者だと思う人はもういない。彼をピエロだと思う人はもういない。
Piero.
彼自身以外は。彼は自分が聖女の足跡をたどっているだけだと知っていた。彼はこの醜い世界を彼女が望む姿に変えたいだけだと知っていた。でもそれで満足できるのか。そうすればオットー・アポカリプスの一生は亡くなったカレン・カスラナに対する償いになるのか。彼は14年前のあの日を思い出した。彼は彼女の寂しげな後ろ姿を思い出した。彼女は英雄だった。悲劇的でか弱くて運命に恵まれなかった英雄だった。彼女はかつて怪盗に扮して不赦の財物を奪って貧者に施していた。
Robin Hood
でも
moment.
結局富と権力を持つ悪と一人で戦うことしかできなかった。かつて彼女はパンドラの箱を奪った。で
Magic
もいつの
Cube.
間にか世界の別の場所で災悪が広がった。最後に彼女は死を覚悟した眼差しで彼の心に大きな穴を開けた。でもその穴の向こう側で運命は盛大に彼女をからかった。運命のいたずらか処刑台での彼女の最後の姿は世代を超えて語り継がれる精神的象徴となった。彼はその目で彼女が死んでから10年ほどの間、世界を変えようとしている人たちが例外なく彼女の旗を掲げ、彼女が勇気を与えてくれたと口先だけで言っているのを見た。これらの人間たちは結局自身の行いの報いを受けた。彼らは確かにより素晴らしい明日を手に入れたが、彼らの聖女は世界に絶望しながら死んでいった。運命のいたずら。それに当時の彼の憎たらしい弱さのせいで、彼女は暗黒の後に訪れた光を見ることはできなかった。あの日、彼女は覚悟を決め離れていった。その時から彼女は二度と本当の自分に戻れなかった。世界の悪意が彼女を深く傷つけ、彼女を遠くに追いやり、彼女に命を手放すように無理強いした。そしてこの最も悲劇的な運命の中で、彼は恋の矢に貫かれ、自身が最も意味嫌うピエロを演じた。そうだ。最初の計画は決してあのようなものではなかった。そうだ。彼はパニックになり、実の姉にもてあそばれた。
That's a
だが
sister.
それがどうやって揺るぎない冷酷な事実を変えるというのだ。間違いなく彼が放った崩壊銃が彼女を殺した。間違いなく彼の独りよがりな行動が数年もの時間をかけてじわじわと彼女を死に至らしめた。その後、いくら聖女を自分の信仰の対象にしても、カレン・カスラナという名の人間は寒々とした棺桶から起き上がることは永遠にない。 彼が愛したあのまっすぐさ、あの頑固さ、薄く端正な唇、そのすべてが寒々とした棺桶から起き上がることは永遠にないのだ。時間を巻き戻さない限り、死者がよみがえらない限り、オットー・アポカリプスは天明の大聖堂のホールに一人で立っている。大聖堂の外にいる人々は歌い踊り、
Goes back to
民
the
衆の
beginning.
勝利を祝福していた。彼は目を閉じる。その頬を涙が伝った。その瞬間、彼は自分がたった一人の失敗者だと知っていた。彼は誰の同情にも値しない、地獄に落ちるのが当然の失敗者。
Status. Nice, I think I have Genya's device. For the past 5 years, Rita, I turn off autoplay. Ross Weiss has been carrying around a symbolic souvenir of her adventures, the Genyas. In 2012, it was with the help of this device that the 12-year-old Bianca Atagina and her were able to go deep into a bubble universe in the Sea of Quanta, where they had many different experiences and adventures. Where'd they get it from? Although it didn't end nicely at the time, this old retired device, once viewed by Rita as nothing more than a historical artifact, has gained an unexpected ability.
10月13日、西から東へ巡航速度で北アフリカ上空の目に見えない潜入点を飛行し通過いたしました。疑似ユニタリー性の維持は最短で8分かと思われます。
Right now, she is alone in the command module of the ship Hestia, making a mysterious call using the Genyas. It is a secret that neither her leader, Durandal, nor her overseer, Otto, are aware of.
今回の時間は以前に比べれば余裕があるなのです。
This is someone's cat? Schicksal cat? No. Schrödinger. Yeah, that's right. A mysterious figure quietly appears in the chamber, shrugging at Rita with a familiar form.
私たちが会ったことはまだビアンカさんには言ってないのです。
もし今が明かすタイミングだと思うのなら、私は反対しません。
あなたは以前に比べたら口が達者になったのです。今回はどんな任務なのです？
ヨルムンガンド本部に行き、大主教様の極秘書信を送り届ける任務です。
はあ、オットーのやつ、またわがままを言ったなのです。手紙には何と書いてあったなのです？
内容は存じておりません。秘密保持の決まりは勝手に破ってよいものではありませんので。
わかったのです。あなたは本当に変な人なのです。私のような人間と連絡を取りながら喜んであんな男に仕えているなのです。
私は自身が正しいと思ったことを遂行しているだけです。
She's just living her own truth.
それはそうと。以前あなたがくれたアドバイスは非常に有効でした。ビアンカ様は無事しぐれキラ様と再会を果たすことができ、世界の泡は安定した状態になりました。
さすが彼女なのです。待って、あなたたちはもうあの実験を終わらせたなのです？
そうです。大主教様は誰よりも待ちきれない様子でした。 私はただ流れに身を任せ、過去の冒険の経験をもとに、いくつかのアイデアをプロジェクトの実行を担当する研究者にお伝えしただけです。
そうなのですね。部分的に考えればいい結果なのです。少ない労力で最良の結果を出せたなのです。ただオットーのやつがそんなにせっかちだとは思わなかったなのです。
大主教様の計画について心配しているのですか？
そうです。もし彼がまだ空の律者の力をコントロールしたいと考えているのなら、この世界は再び血生臭い時代を迎えるなのです。開眼の目の怪我の巧妙でこの量子陰性の潜入点を生み出した北アフリカの実験、それにその後の超空死での
Hidden penetration point. Okay.
彼は2頭の摩天楼の上で風速を測りながら綱渡りで往復しようとしているように見えるなのです。
かつて大主教様は私にこうおっしゃいました。もし世界の泡と虚数の木の間に新たな接続を確立したいのなら、空の律者の力は絶対に必要だと。しかし実際のところ、彼は第二の神の鍵の力だけで部分的にそれをやってのけたのです。もしかしたら最初の頃、空の律者のことを挙げていたのは、あの方がまだ第二の神の鍵の力を知らなかったからではないかと思います。もしくは空の律者を復活させることは彼の本当の目的を達成するための道具の一つなのかもしれないなのです。少なくとも道具という面では、新しい空の律者はあの方の望みを叶えることはできませんでした。
Or is it?
彼女は深く情熱的な魂を持っています。それはビアンカ様に劣らぬほどの英雄の魂なのかもしれません。
ああ、あなたがそこまで他者を高く評価するなんて珍しいなのです、リタさん。
あの方は足元がおぼつかない時でさえ多くの人々がいた都市を救いました。
Ark City.
だからこれは適切な評価なのです。
そうなのですか。そうだ、あなたが周りの人の評価を始めると、私は毎回疑わずにはいられないのです。略奪しながら施しを与えるあなた、周りの人を思いやるあなた、ビアンカさんみたいに力強く正義を語るあなた、一体どれが本物のあなたなのです？全部、それともどれも違うなのですか？
Hearing this question, the young girl, whose eyes are covered by her bangs, laughs.
その質問の答えをあなたはとっくに知っているのではありませんか？私はオットー・アポカリプス様の指揮下にある暗殺者であり、ラグナロット・ブロック様の後輩のバルキリーでもあります。
A descendant? Wait, a descendant of Ragnar? Wait, what?
この2つの身分はどちらも私にとって捨てがたいものでございます。
Anyway, paper files. I think these are the notes where you gotta read a shit ton. Content locked. Lost page from diary. It's pretty short. June 17th. Bless Lord Frith, our greatest commander of all time. The name I praise daily in my diary. I shall also celebrate the fact that alcohol exists. Synchronicity itself came into my life to arrange our encounter and granted me this lucrative job. Royal Scandal. To Azalea. To Azalea, I advise you to forget about the matter you have asked me about for good. I'm sure you know that this is not an ordinary place. Some topics are acceptable here while some are not. Although you and I do not serve the same master, the rules for us are essentially the same. So follow my advice. Forget about that blonde boy. Even if he isn't dead, you're not good enough for him, are you? Oh shit, what? To Lark. Cupid's arrow cannot be recalled once it has been shot. I am already bound with him. I think it was fate that brought me to Apocalypse's dust slosh to make my living. It was all so that I could meet him. Lark, my dear Lark, you are the only person I can trust in this town. Ever since I was a child, there was no one I could rely on. I was sold into slavery. I am lucky to be here alive today. I'm like a jellyfish floating through the sea. One day I may be pushed to the bottom of the sea by the changing tides. With such a cold and destitute life, his name, Otto Apocalypse, is the only thing that brings me warmth. Yes, Azalea. I don't remember an Azalea. To Azalea, I couldn't help but shed tears while I read your letter. I may be living a more comfortable life than the other servants, as the head maid of Lady Risa, but I know well that I am no more than an ant in the eyes of the nobles. Azalea, I'm jealous that you have such spiritual support. It's probably an, Otto's maid. I don't have much information for you. He hasn't been seen since he left by boat, but I heard from Lady Risa's carter that he has died by plague right in the middle of the sea. I don't believe in any of that nonsense. After all, anything that comes from that frivolous horseman is just gossip, but I decided to tell you anyway, in hopes that it would pluck Cupid's blind arrow from your heart. This is the last time I will mention that man. Remember, he is both Lady Risa's brother and a thorn in her side. We dare not mention his name in front of her. To Lark. I've lost my appetite after reading your letter. Every night the relentless waves push me from the dream world into the abyss. Azalea, my heart is dead. It's as if I died with him on that cursed ship, and thought about ending it all so I could follow him, but your handwritten letter came to my mind and stopped me. Lark, you're the only one that brings me hope and warmth left on earth. May I call you sister instead of Lark? You know, I always wanted to have an older sister. To Lark, dear sister, why haven't you written me back? Without your letters, Apocalypse's Schloss is as cold as a grave, and my time here is nothing but bitter darkness. Day after day I am looked upon as if I am a chunk of carrion by Lord Marcel's vulture eyes, just waiting to be pecked at by him. I am so nervous. If I don't hear from you soon, I will have to sneak into Schloss to look for you. To Lark, something must have happened to you, or you wouldn't have stopped writing to me for 3 weeks. I've bribed the old woman and she will give me the robe she wears when delivering charcoal. Tonight I will pack everything and come to you. If I don't find you, I will leave and go somewhere far away. I have no intention of leaving any part of myself in Apocalypse's family grave. If I don't make it out of Schloss, I'll join you with this last letter. Dang. No, it is 11 page. Oh shit. 2 gold coins in a day and 3 meals provided. Besides the food, there's nothing that I'm interested in buying. I could drink 3, no 4 beers with girls every day if I want. But I have to take it easy tonight. If I don't, I could find myself in hot water tomorrow at work. That's all for now. Night, night, dear diary. Oh, one last thing. Bless the great Lord Frith. June 18th. Today I've had the hell of a day. I thought about it for a long time, and I finally decided I'd tell you. Otherwise, I'd have no place to vent. I'm writing these words around 11 o'clock at night. Yep, that's right. And I am still at work. If it wasn't for that exhausted horses, I wouldn't be free to write these words. Damn Frith. He didn't even mention that this job requires overnight shipping. And most importantly, that this enormous box contains some great living thing. It must be. I could hear it sharpening its claws, and I swear it wants to swallow me. It's a Honkai beast. I dare not report it to my fellow Shixel guards, all of whom are heavily armored and equipped with enchanted weapons. I have no doubt they are up to no good. Dear Diary, I hope I can get this job done soon and get my fair share of pay. I have no interest in doing this kind of scary job ever again. June 22. What a synchronistic moment. Nothing beats getting a nice big paycheck. If I can work 2 days a week at this job, I might be able to buy a decent property in the country by the end of the year. I'll get to say sayonara to that nag of old landlady. Oh, after I successfully had the box delivered, Lord Dietrich, the military doctor at the Shixel HQ, rewarded me in person. My god, he's so much nobler than that drunken petty official Frith. I could feel that the way he looked at me was different from how he looked at others. I could tell that he had really witnessed me. Witnessed me. You know, seen me. Most importantly, he said that the job is done from now on. And with double the pay. Oh my god, double pay. September 2. I'm surprised that I haven't written a word for so long. I took a handful of gigs and got so busy lately. Continuously running around and sleepless nights have given me bloodshot eyes. I am so exhausted. As a man with a nice little nest egg, perhaps I should start thinking about my future. Gaining a wife is a good thing to do. But the whole body has some red rashes and boils, which are probably a result of being overworked. The bro who I ran the last job with, what's his name? Whatever. He said he'd introduced me to some first-class blondes when he returned to the city. Now he is nowhere to be found. He's ghosted me, without a word, and left such a nice paying job behind. How strange. I better stop writing this crap and get some sleep while I have the chance. Probably got picked up by that Lord Dietrich. September 11th. This is annoying. The rashes and boils are getting worse after I applied herbs I bought on the way. Fortunately, I have the great Dr. Dietrich with me, and he noticed my trouble and immediately gave me free painkillers, and he offered to treat me after work for free. Yeah. Now I'm writing this diary in a private ward. The great Lord Dietrich specifically instructed me that the painkillers would only last for 12 hours. 12 hours are not even enough for a single gig, so I might as well just lie here and wait for Lord Dietrich to get off work so he can begin treating me. Besides, the nurses here are really good looking. What a treat to behold. Alright, I'm gonna stop writing. The nurses have left after a short stay, and I shall just sleep it in to get better. I hope that same nurse will wake me up for Lord Dietrich's treatment. October 8th, by Frith. Dietrich, the doctor and war criminal of the old Shixel HQ, has been executed in public by the new Shixel HQ on this very day. He was guilty of bringing the Honkai beasts to the civil war and even catalyzing them with infected patients. I regret not noticing the tyrants before it was too late. I was the one who got you tangled up in this goddamn job that caused your life. That cost your life. It was my fault. I am so sorry. Today I'll copy the bulletin to your diary. It's an offering to your spirit in heaven. Bless you. Oh, this is Frith writing it. The original diary keeper died. I'll copy the bulletin to your diary. It's an offering to your spirit in heaven. Bless you. May you have your revenge, and, well, never mind. I'll just do this as a message of goodwill. Please don't come after me. I implore you. Blessed Lord Frith, our greatest commander. Don't think I know his name. Damn Frith. Letter from Asian Branch 1. 6. Letter from Asian Branch 1 to the Chosen One, the most knowledgeable and supremely insightful strategist. Mustafa, you're the only one I know, aside from Sultan, if you catch my drift. You deserve for people to call you the best of the best, or the pride of heaven. The reason I'm wasting my words highlighting such an obvious fact is that some blind fools dare to ignore the brilliance of the sun. Otto, who is simply no. It only deserves to be called it. It is full of stupidity and absurdity. On second thought, the Apocalypse family has been living in the headquarters, deep in the mountains of Europe for generations, so it's nothing new that they would produce such a frail creature. Mustafa, you will not believe what this blonde kid has done. After running away from the headquarters alone, spent more than a decade teaching nuns to read on a destitute island used for burying dead bodies in garbage near Venice. Its thin skin tells me it has learned nothing but useless and petty kindness from those nuns. This creature of narrow-minded ignorance is now trying to enlist forces. It is sending out childish leaflets about uniting to change Schicksal. If the vast expanses of Schicksal are as the African savannah, then you must be the lion. And it is just a weak, dirty little pest that can be crushed by a mere step. Maybe he has already been crushed while I write you this letter. I've heard of the riots in Europe. Everything is as we expected. Mustafa, do you remember what you predicted the last time we met at your home? You told me that there would be rebels in less than 3 months, and they would wipe out the headquarters in one fell swoop. I've trusted them in your judgment since that movement. You have always been insightful. However, you miscalculated one thing. Those rebels are extremely poorly educated. They know nothing except waging wars with blades in their hands and using their bodies as armor. This type of moth-to-flame behavior can do no more than tickle the headquarters thugs. Moth-to-flame. In my opinion, the leader they lack is the one who is reading this letter. It's you, Lord Mustafa. But this is not the right time for us to make an appearance. It is said that only in troubled times do heroes emerge. This time has not yet come. We'll have to wait a little longer. When that loser named Otto gets trampled to smithereens, you can use his power to unite the forces and accomplish what Schicksal really needs. I await that day as I await the dawn of Schicksal. P.S. I miss your wife's handcrafted drink. I think you know which one I'm talking about. It was a rare taste of home in the capital. When can I have a taste of it again? I have enclosed some of my wife's plum cookies for you. I hope you'll like them. Yours faithfully, Johannes Muller. Who are these people? Asian Branch 2. Your Honor, please forgive me for not addressing you by your lofty title. I have tried many times, but I simply could not bring myself to write your name with this featherless and bold pen. It would be an insult, and I cannot do it. Your Honor, you may have never heard of my name, but I firmly believe that someday we will meet. Or rather, I should say, we will be reunited. After all, your honorable name has appeared in my mind countless times. It's as familiar to me as a friend. It's an enemy, of course. My name is Johannes Muller. Well, it's the same dude. And I am currently with the Asian branch of the Schicksal, and I am temporarily acting as the deputy head of the branch. In secular society, I am a pasha under the Ottoman sultans, which is of little importance. I didn't even want to mention it, but not mentioning it would be dishonest to you. There are two reasons that pushed me to have the audacity to present you with such an offensive letter. Firstly, I admire your wisdom and insight far too much. Word of all your actions in Europe has passed through the wind to my ears. Every time I think of your wise decisions and bold actions, I begin to weep with joy and reverence. Your Excellency, it may come as a surprise to you, but I am not by nature such a sentimental person. My time being a slave for the old Schicksal has crushed my soul to the point where I have lost all hope in the old Schicksal and even the world. There was a time when I would recite a few prayers before bed, yet gradually I gave this up. I realized that God couldn't save such a broken world. It was your appearance that first awoke me from my endless melancholy. I used to start each miserable day with a hot cup of black coffee. When your name entered my world, I gave up that useless practice. Rather, the rumors about you in the intelligence department became the only thing I needed to start my day. It is indeed uncommon to pour out one's heart to a stranger with such earnestness, but I am not ashamed of it. Being honest is a relief. I'm sure a man as tremendous as you can understand that. Not all letters must require a response, for those who are deep thinkers can feel the ambition and passion of a great man through his written words. Although we are thousands of miles apart, and although the spring breeze of Europe cannot melt the snow-capped mountains in Asia, I know where I ultimately belong. When I was young, I was impulsive and misguided. I followed a group of cowards to this foreign land, and all I did was spreading misery. Now I've come to my senses and feel ashamed of my past. Are you talking to Otto? I am in need of an opportunity to redeem myself at the place closest to heaven, the headquarters of Schicksal, the place where holy light shines, the place where you are. You are the greatest of lords and the bringer of order in the world. It is said that wise men don't lower themselves to respond to the insults of brutes. However, this does not apply in the present order, which leads to the second reason for my letter. It is not of great importance. It's simply an unbearably despicable reality. The remnants of the old Schicksal are still active, as the lingering light of their candle is about to burn out. I'm not saying it's as shiny as the sun. It's just a silly metaphor. My point is that even in the final moments before their light is out, they still have the power to cause harm. A colleague of mine named Mustafa badmouthed you. When you first came into being known, he compared you to I just can't bear to write those slanderous words. Yep. Anyway, he has been forced to resign. However, I happen to hear from his wife that he is still very jealous of you and that twisted vengeance has driven him to Europe. I can't help but worry about your safety. After all, he is a madman with nothing to lose. He has gone so far as to burn all of his letters, even if all he could do was harm a single blonde hair on your head. It would be a crime worthy of death. Blonde hair. I must humbly dare to remind Your Excellency to pay more attention to your security and arrange for more capable people to be around you, to ensure your absolute safety. It is crystal clear that you are the future of the world. If I can play even just the smallest part in building your bright future, I will be relieved of some torture when I go to hell after I die. P.S. Attached is some information that I gathered during my previous work. Asia is, after all, remote, and it is inevitable that it will bear more expense for the headquarters in Europe to manage. Every time I think of it, I'm bothered. I'll force myself to find ways to help you. I hope this information can be of some use. Your faithful Johannes Muller. What a backstabbing piece of Anyway, I'll read these two and then that might be it because hopefully it's not 30 pages. Insane man. 7. Working in such an eerie place really takes a toll on the spirit. Lately my wife and kids have been saying I look frightening when I come home and don't want to eat at the same table as me. It seems I have brought the stench of this place into my life. To prevent my heart from darkening, it is now necessary to write notes to encourage my self-examination. But I don't have anything worth writing about. I suppose the only thing I can write about is my observation of the criminals. The big guy with the festering skin is not worth mentioning. I'd throw up if I gave him any more thought. I better not turn my attention to the girl who only has an upper body. I feel that she has a devil in her eyes. So it seems that the only one left is the new guy. He looks like a nerd and wears a pair of glasses. Maybe he was a scholar before he became a rebel. It's absurd that scholars were lured into becoming traitors in this strange world. What kind of filth did those guys fill the minds of the innocent youth with? I didn't think it would take me a month to open this notebook again. It's not that I'm too lazy to do it. There's been a change in work. Information about this secret prison has leaked, and some of the resistance is trying to break the prisoners out. Lady Risa has ordered troops to be stationed at the prison. There is no use for a lackey like me, so I'm taking a break. Some big changes have come in the past month. That big guy is gone and the girl has gotten accustomed to crawling on the ground with her hands. And surprisingly, that nerdy new guy is now seen as the wildest and most insane prisoner in this place. Although he is still lively and physically intact, his mental state has been twisted to the extreme. His screams are the loudest and most haunting in the whole prison. I better ask my wife to get me a pair of earplugs, or his screaming will start to haunt my dreams. It really has. Today it was my turn to patrol. Some combination of boredom and curiosity has driven me to take a closer look at the madman. I hid in the corner to sneak a peek. He took my shadow, as I was holding a lamp, as the silhouette of monsters. For just a moment, I caught a glimpse of humanity in his eyes. He broke down into tears and kneeled on the ground as if in supplication, mumbling incomplete words. I joined it 3 days ago, Your Honor. I really don't know anything. I've never participated in any resistance activities, not even handing out leaflets, let alone spying. It was just a momentary lapse in judgment. I failed to distinguish between good and evil. Please spare me. I'll do anything for you, really, my lord. Everything I said is true. I was so entranced by his utterances that I didn't notice the kerosene in the lamp began to burn out. The outline of the shadow disappeared. Never mind. He's going to be executed tomorrow anyway. I just hope his next life is better than this one. What's it supposed to represent? One-way letter home. 14? Oh shit! Oh well. Dear Calvin, it's been getting cold here lately. Does the temperature shift greatly between day and night over in Pressburg? You've always been in poor health. The box of tea that I mailed to you is so great this time of the year. Having a cup of it in the morning can invigorate your whole day. Sylvia loves the apple aroma of the tea. I hope you do too. Everyone is doing well back home. The things you asked Malcolm to bring me have arrived. I like the necklace the best. The ruby suits my skin color. When are you coming home? I'd like you to see it for yourself. The servant you recommended is pretty good. She is not much of a talker, but she is very nice to Sylvia. She told us to call her Emily, but I occasionally call her Miss Emily. After all, she is really getting on in years. Which is not a bad thing, I suppose. Mature women are good listeners. I don't feel lonely with her around. I'm rambling on again. I hope you don't find it annoying. As you know, my life at home is about all the happy trivialities. Anyway, Please come back home soon, Cal. Sylvia and I miss you so much. I love you, Vanessa. Dear Calvin, sorry that my handwriting is a bit messy. I hope it isn't hard to read. I can't stop the trembling of my fingers. This is absolutely horrible. I can't think of any other words to describe it. I hope all is well with you. Before writing this letter, I prayed for your safety with Sylvia and Emily. Why are you trembling? It was all so sudden that I just couldn't believe it. In fact, I really did not believe it until I saw Malcolm's body with my own eyes. He was so young and his life ended just like that. Calvin, please be careful with those thugs. Just give them whatever they want. Being alive is more important than anything. As long as you are alive, you still can always restart the business from scratch. I can't focus on what I'm trying to say. My head feels like it's about to split open. Dear Cal, my darling, please write back to me as soon as you get this letter so that I know that you are safe. Yours truly. Dear Calvin, I haven't been able to sleep this past month. While waiting for your letter, I lay in bed with my eyes closed, but sleep never comes. Terrible nightmares are haunting me, and when I open my eyes I find that reality is just another nightmare. Thank God I received your letter. Knowing that you are still alive is the greatest comfort to me. This month has been horrible, Cal. I don't think I can keep going without you. Since Pressburg was captured, Vienna has been on full alert. It's hard to get in or out of the city now, which means supplies have been very limited throughout the whole city. Don't worry, we are not affected by it. The worst part for us is how Schicksal's men came knocking on the door every day, checking if there are any traitors, as they call them. They're a rough bunch. Every time they come, Sylvia gets frightened to tears. And the last few times they came, they smuggled out some of the silver cutlery. Luckily, Emily noticed it, or else they wouldn't stop stealing. Oh, wait a minute. This is that thing. When is Daddy coming home? That's what Sylvia said. And then they lost their house, they lost everything. It was I think Schicksal took it all. That's why I asked if there are any police in town. Is there no law? And well, it turns out the law were doing it. If it's possible, come back soon. Sell all your assets in Pressburg and use the money to make the right connections. There's always a way out, isn't there? I love you, Vanessa. Dear Calvin, honey, when are you coming back? I hope sooner rather than later. I'm going to go crazy like a poor woman tortured to the point of insanity. We're not living in our home anymore. That house was commandeered by Schicksal. They claimed that it was for an emergency operation. They kicked Sylvia and me out and assigned us a house without a heater. The home that holds the fond memories of our little family and of 3 is gone forever. I've received your letters, 11 in total. All short notes on small paper. There is not enough information to sustain me with so few words. I'm worried about you, Cal. I folded up one of the letters and put it in the necklace I had with me. In it you wrote, I'll see you tomorrow. Cal, which tomorrow were you referring to? Tomorrow will never come. Every day that I open my eyes, it is today, not tomorrow. Is this how you tell me that you are not coming back? Guess he didn't date that letter. Sylvia has a fever. Emily said she would go find a doctor, but she didn't come back. She disappeared with the bag of gold coins I gave her. That's right, she's gone. What a hateful liar and a sneaky old hag. Everything of any value has been pawned off, and that bag of gold coins was the last of our savings. Please, Cal, come back for us. It's getting dark. I can't afford an oil lamp, so I'm writing this by the setting sun's final light, waiting for you.
Dear Calvin, I don't think I will ever see you again. Cal? I went through our previous letters and I found them so unfamiliar. I can't believe that I ever had such a happy life. Back then, my nightly prayers were all about this family, and now I only pray for sleep. Maybe Vienna's conquest will be my salvation. Cal, I really messed up. I hate myself for trusting that old witch. If I had gone on my own, I might have been able to save Sylvia. I'm all alone now. Utterly alone. I still have that letter you wrote, since I have read it several times a day. It's now so worn out it's unreadable. Every night I fall asleep holding a stone, imagining it's Sylvia, imagining it's everything I once had. I've tried everything possible, but Schicksal isn't going to pay any attention to some poor wretched woman like me, let alone give me my life back. The business partners you once befriended are even worse off than me. Mueller, who used to always be smiling, chose to jump into the river and end his life. In these times of chaos, the only person I can rely on is myself. Okay. This will be it. I have nothing else to tell you. The postage for this letter is the last thing of value I have. That ruby necklace you gave me. Ridiculous, right? Such an expensive gemstone is only worth the postage of a single letter. Anyway, I don't have the money to write to you anymore. I know that I will never get a reply, so it's better if I stop talking to myself. Calvin, good night. Sweet dreams. I still miss you. Vanessa. Shit! Man, it's a nice visualization. I can actually visualize it. Very nice. I still gotta do paper file and then event playback. Photo album and items. I don't think this matters as much. Yeah, it's just this one. Memories of Colostin. Schicksal Memory Bank. Yeah, I'll save this one next time. For this, I might just do the... Although I can just keep collecting it, right? So every day I'll collect one. And then next time we can do like 3 dailies at the same time. Well, no, actually this thing requires you to do dailies to get this currency. So I'm gonna have to do those dailies. Well, anyway, catch you in the next one. Peach, I guess. Also, Friday Night Gaming, stick around.